Welcome everybody to our TOME RPG news update for the month of June 2019. For this update, we'll be giving our Quarter 2 progress report for the Terrain of Magical Expertise's production. But first, another special announcement! That's right, it's time for another opportunity to have your very own character appear in the game, this time in the form of an auction. Starting at 12 noon Pacific Standard Time on Tuesday, June 25th, an auction will go live on eBay, running up through 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Sunday, June 30th. The highest bidder will receive a fully animated enemy character, equivalent to one of the $200 tier rewards from the original Kickstarter, meaning your character will be fought against by our heroes in a finished game. Anyone is allowed to enter, including those who may have already donated for the higher tier rewards on the Kickstarter. The starting bid will be $200, and in the final hours of the auction on Sunday the 30th, I'll be hosting a live stream to oversee the final amount, so even if you can't bid, we hope you'll tune in. Your bids will be going to a great cause, too. In honor of Pride Month, we'll be donating half the proceeds of the auction to New York-based charity function New Alternatives. New Alternatives increases the self-sufficiency of LGBTQ+ homeless youth by enabling them to transition out of the shelter system to stable adult lives by providing long-term support, weekly case management, educational services, life skills training, community-building recreational activities, opportunities for self-expression, and programs for HIV+ youth, with guiding principles centered around harm reduction, youth development, and empowerment. Check out their website linked here for more information about their amazing cause and how you can help them directly. As is always the case, we'll go through the basics of the eventual responsibilities of the auction winner. Your character can either be a caricature of yourself, an original character, or a fan character converted into the style of the TOME universe. I'll be contacting the winner through eBay to obtain their email address, and upon payment of the winning bid amount, they'll be sent an assignment of rights contract, allowing us permission to put their character or likeness in the game. In that contract, we'll ask you to provide a written description and/or reference images to work off of so we can bring your character to life properly. Again, we'll be asking for the winner's email address via eBay's private messaging system, so if you win the auction, keep an eye out later in the afternoon on Sunday, June 30th. The link to the auction will be provided in the video description below, and again, we'll start at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Tuesday, June 25th. I'll have a firm reminder that day just to make sure everybody's aware and ready to go for it. Now, with that said, let's get on to that progress report. We're approaching the end of 2019's second quarter, so here's a handful of milestones we've hit in the last 3 months. Our lead programmer, Mike Prinke, has updated and streamlined our programming tools for creating enemies, choreographing cutscenes, and internal testing for the team. We're currently playtesting and bug smashing through all the material for Chapter 1. Next, our assistant programmer, Nathan Lindley, has finished programming all of the abilities for all of the enemies in the entire game. Alongside that, about 70% of those enemies have their AI programmed for battle. That's, by the way, about 250 unique enemies. Not too shabby, huh? Alongside this, designer Scott Gowan has been doing a balance pass on the game's statistics, a very important part of the process for developing an RPG. This includes item placement and the stats of all 250 of those earlier mentioned enemies, including multiple fights against recurring characters. At the moment, he's got a rough pass for well over half of the game's content done, though this will be something that's iterated on over the course of the year as we continue to playtest. Finally, I've been continuing to charge through choreographing the in-game cutscene for the main story. By the release of this update, I've completed a pass of about 80% of the cutscenes, and I'm currently working on the story stuff for Chapter 4. We're moving along quite well. I'll be continuing this through the rest of the month while the auction is happening. And that does it for now. July is going to be crazy for the development team, but we're working hard and very happy with how far we've come along for the first half of 2019 already. Those who are interested in bidding on the charity auction, again, please keep an eye on the eBay link when it goes live. One more time, it'll be Tuesday, June 25th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we hope you'll tune in for the live stream on Sunday, June 30th, when the auction ends at 12 p.m. PST that day. Thanks for your continued support, and wish us lots of luck.